Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Wayne back with another video. If you're new to the platform, please hit the subscribe, hit the share, and hit the like button. Let everybody know what's going on. Welcome to the comedy show for show. Now, what I want to get into today, let me ask y'all the most electrifying question of all time. What is that one thing that people like to do when they feel like they own something or feel entitled to something? Y'all let me know in your comments. But as for me, I'm going to go ahead and give you my number one answer. My number one answer is gatekeeping. And what's the reason for this topic? Let me explain something to you. Okay. You know how people like to feel like they feel entitled. In this day and age, people feel entitled to almost anything. I mean, any particular thing or person that you can name, you name it. They feel entitled to anything, anyone. Well, when I say anyone, I mean they like. That's what I mean. Sorry, I didn't hurry up bring that up quick enough. But anyway, let's carry on. Okay. Here's what has me very interested. Why do majority of people feel like they own somebody else's land, knowing damn well that the original people been on that land ever since we were still swimming in our father's nutsack? I mean, why all of a sudden you trying to keep certain people or people that you just don't like for coming into that land? That's what got me interested. I mean, to be honest with you and keep it in reality, you did not own that land. Well, if you do own that land, here's the question I've been wanting to ask for the longest. What was that? Where is your receipts that you paid trillions, and trillions of dollars to that land that you claimed that you won? I mean, I'm doing my research on it. I don't see any of it. So where your money at? You didn't pay them people. You didn't pay anybody. I mean, in order for you to own that land, you're gonna need over $1 trillion. Not exactly $1 trillion. You're gonna need over $1 trillion. Because in this generation, no one has that kind of money. No one. And I know this for a fact. Because everything's too expensive for one person to have over $1 trillion. I mean, that's the way I see it anyway. But y'all might think otherwise. But if you feel otherwise, y'all feel free to let me know in the comments. But people always feel entitled to something that they do not own. Now that part right there, that's funny. No, that's the honest truth. It's really funny. And what's up with this talk? I'm hearing you saying you got to check in. Check in what? What do I have to check in for? Like I said before, you do not own that land. You did not pay over $1 trillion just to own that land alone. Because owning that land alone, it's gonna cost 5 times trillions of dollars. I mean, I don't even know a word that's higher than $1 trillion. At least I don't anyway. But you have to have that much money. Because even $1 trillion can't even get that land bought. Because owning that whole land alone, it's too expensive. And it don't even include dirt, buildings, grass, cars, housing, development. You're gonna spend too much money in order for you to own that kind of land. Because combining that alone, if they was to give you a discount, it would not come with those things that I just mentioned. Unless somebody give you an extra large discount when it comes to those things right there. So why do you feel entitled? And what is going on with the gatekeeping? That's what I'm trying to ask you. What's up with the gatekeeping? Just like I can make another example. Like I said, I'm not bashing the Force 304 ladies. I'm not bashing to say this to bash them, but I'm just letting it be known. That's like those majority ones feel entitled to your life, like looking for a provider, someone to take on, somebody to pay for their lifestyle. I mean, they coming on here begging like they some crackheads trying to stay on crack for the rest of their lives. You know? I mean, that's the way it goes, though. And there are plenty of receipts for that. I know I'm right about that. So you see it just like I see it, right? And that's another version. As a matter of fact, that's another example of gatekeeping. They trying to gatekeep the relationships. Oh, trust me, believe that. You got to pay for that too. And like I said, this is not bashing, but I'm just letting it be known. It is too funny. And the reason why it's too funny, because not only that you don't have enough money to pay for those things, to actually get people to actually participate in your accepting your terrible deal. I'm going to keep it honest with you though, and this is the known truth, 100% truth. But you nowhere near have enough money to pay for that. And there are plenty of receipts that most of them that I know for a fact are in too much debt with plenty of things. As of they have too much debt. But I ain't gonna get into it though. But I'm just gonna leave for the fact that they are in too much debt. I mean, they in so much debt that even a simple trillionaire can't even pay that off. That's how much debt they in. Yeah, the debt is that terrible. But still had the audacity to gatekeep relationships that they do not own in the first place. Now that's funny. I mean, how long is it going to take for them to realize that they are getting laughed at in all kind of ways? I mean, the way I see it, and I'm hoping that I'm wrong when I say that they can't even tell the difference between whether they get laughed with or getting laughed at. But yeah, I just had to let it be known that we have too many gatekeepers feeling entitled to anyone at any place. Now, I'll tell you one thing that I do gatekeep, and I'm going to be known for a fact. Okay, you see this right here? You see the show right here? You know what's the name of this show? It's the comedy show for show. This is not the miserable show for show. So don't for 1 second try to feel entitled to my comedy show for show. Because I want you to believe me when I tell you this. So listen to me and listen to me real good. If you 1 second, if you 1 second try to feel entitled to my comedy show for show, believe me when I tell you this, you will get roasted just like a baked chicken cooking in the oven. And that is the bottom line, because Random Man say so. So if you're new to the platform, please hit the subscribe, hit the share, and hit the like button. Let everybody know what's going on in the comedy show for show. And don't forget to subscribe to my other 2 channels. I have a comedy show for show live. That's at Random Man 8. And also make sure to subscribe to my travel channel. It's at Random Man 7-Travel. But in the meantime, I'm getting ready to go ahead and check it out of here and jump on my mission. So stay tuned for more videos coming up soon. So until next time, I'm out.